No.
Yes.
Okay. Should we go for the first court trial, or should we save that for next time?
We can game. Let's game. Let's see.
All right. Gonna save over that. E.
Justice.
What?
Justice. That was just saying justice,
Okay.
to say in the mood,
I know,
like,
it's alright.
When lawyers before getting into the court, they just practice words, like justice. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure they are. All right.
Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that Von Charisma's daughter is only 18, just like me? Oh, maybe we can make out in prison.
Yeah. Why?
I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time, all by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yep, we the boys and girls, I guess.
Wait a minute, who is she talking about? Von Karma
Karma.
or Von Karma's daughter?
Von Karma's daughter, yeah. Franziska.
What has the daughter says? Okay, Von Karma's the father's daughter. Okay, so their family, they have the same surname. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, of course, he is the father of his daughter, makes sense. Yeah.
Well, but then we are just practicing against someone who doesn't have the law career, because you cannot graduate with 18 fucking years old.
Well, here in Germany, you can if you're a prodigy. And I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
Reputation. And then you look at me and, well, I'm a nigger. I'm the daughter of a master. You can censor that. But
I'm just a small town girl.
Okay, to die in prison, executed in electric chair. On top of that, I'm suspect in a murder trial.
For the second time now. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning! The two of you look you're doing well today. Oh, I'm happy for you.
You did well her face, Hey, morning, Pearly.
Sorry for everyone's eardrums at this point, by the way. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya.
Huh? What do you mean? I don't want to be safe.
This guy can't do anything. My mother's coming today to show her support.
Mother. Okasan? Yami?
You mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's right, Pearly. She's coming from the sky.
Hey, Pearls.
You have some crack on you? You have a stick? You can give us one? No? Okay, well, then we see you after the trial, You can go and get some crack, and we can just smoke in the bathroom. All this stuff. I don't know what triggered that, but I think it's her, I blame her.
Yeah, it's the same for people who play children's games, on YouTube. That also brings out the worst in people for some reason.
Yeah, it's the children, they're involved.
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
Yeah, they're so innocent, one cannot resist, to spoil the innocence.
Yes, Mr. Nick.
By the way, this beside, my sister received today a letter from the town hall, faking it like it's the letter from the Wizard Kings, like the Wizard Kings from the Bible, that brought, gifts to Jesus,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, faking like it was that, with some gummy bears inside and so on. and yeah. And I brought my sister to tell her that the first letter with, the first tax report has arrived for the kid. It's spoiling it. Couldn't resist.
Time to show your honor to the Lord.
Yes.
Do you think you could do me a big pour of war? Could you channel Mia today too? Oh, I was.
You see,
I heard it. You wanted to do it.
she only wanted to sit in the audience and today, but now she won't be able to
That's gonna
she will
be...
have to channel instead, Are you happy now?
Since we have so much evidence, by the way, you can be sure that we are gonna with all the today.
Yeah.
I was sort of hoping to sit yeah, there you go. In the audience today and horror.
No. I guess that defines it better.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. If I can hit information from you, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Mr. Nick, that's enough. Oh, you can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
Bolt cover. Pearly, not this again. Don't flirt without me.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Please.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mr. Miyazaki. Oh, I'll see you later then. I'll leave you two here a long time.
All that sake for me.
Phew, thanks, thank goodness.
We got rid of the kid. Thank goodness. Nick, do you hate kids? Do you want to have kids with me?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
Because she's dead. What do you mean? What's going on?
And I say, what's going on?
Going now.
I thought I could sit in the audience.
E.
That's the good thing is we have one more game, by the way, after this, so this is gonna become a meme.
Yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey.
Meanwhile, everyone is like,
Pim, pim, pim.
the defense is ready, Your Honor.
That's us. Look at us. No. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy.
Objection. Do you mean joy as in with the Y at the end or with an I at the end? And then
means look it. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. Schüben Sachen, diesen Sachen. All over the world, eh? Sounds like you made quite a name for yourself, penis. All your penis will be broadcast all over the world. Don't be foolish. You foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me.
She is the best.
Ich, the prodigy, was never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago, which
Actually-
means I was 16 years old. You know, actually, wait a minute. 5 years ago, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. She was 13 years old, you know. A prosecutor at 13 years old.
And by the way, just for you and everyone else, what she actually was saying was, ich bin das Wunderkind, das noch nie einen Fall verloren hat, seit ich... Was Prosecutor? Vor 5 Jahren das geworden bin.
Das vor 5 Jahren das geworden. Natürlich, das Welt Igen sind ein auf ich.
Please commune with the trial.
Naturally, the walls eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
And you're gonna lose. Lose.
That's nice, Mr. Von Karma.
Miss.
I cannot even switch between accents anymore. How do you say in Germany? Oh, really? I'm so shocked. Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye. What?
Wait. But
Yeah, but I mean, how can she see her? She's a spirit, you cannot see her.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight.
In the mat, in bikini. But wait a minute.
Get the doctor in here.
How can she see her? She's a spirit, you know? She's been channeled. She's not real.
Did you forget that they changed the appearance? Of course she sees it.
Wait a minute. What appearance? I mean, who is she referring to? She's referring to
I like how the judge made sure that you're back in your position.
Yeah. No, but wait a minute. She's talking about someone she shouldn't know, no?
Well, she sees her, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, like, okay, the defendant somehow became another person. Let's continue the trial like nothing
The
happened.
defendant? No, she's just sitting next. It's just Pearl sitting next to us.
Pearl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pearl, this kid over here, just became an adult, transformation in trial.
Yeah.
Conjuring, but everything's fine. Everything's good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. The defendant could have left the challenge chamber, correct? Richtig? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
This foolish key having foolish key things.
Fool, man, fool. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Hassen Sachen Greten Dagen is a good Wasser company. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murders to the time of the arrest, the defendant didn't leave the room at one point.
Indeed.
The defendant was
What?
Yeah, we were outside the room. But Mrs. Von Kami-sama.
Your OnlyFans.
Yes. Then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that I'm a liar? That the person in this picture is not the defendant? Which obviously isn't. I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Majifei, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that this is when she dropped this key. Yeah. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for?
Fucking cocky.
The prosecution will like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Freeman, to the stand.
Oh, that's why Detective Gumshoe was at the scene. Makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you have a witness that is going to play to the theory of, it's like, I won't even say at this point, that Von Karma is actually accomplice in this murder somehow. And it's all a stage plot.
Well,
I don't know.
Her father was in the first game.
Ooh, her father told her to do it. Just as expected. Aunt Morgan Freeman. She's gonna lose her career.
Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this.
Yes. No spaghetti tonight.
This could be fun now.
Witness. Name and occupation.
Get a doctor in here, please.
Namen und Beruf.
My name is Morgan Fagg, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking and slurping.
Pretty sure that you cannot eat or drink or shit in a court of law. I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking? Yeah. I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Well, that's what I call jumping the gun. Yes, that is correct.
Correct.
I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya. Then...
Spirit severing technique?
Everyone watch Juon The Grudge versus The Ring, by the way, where you see a spirit severing technique. Looks fucking sick.
What he means is watch The Grudge 2016, the American version.
A technique.
That's the only one.
A technique to remove a spirit from my body and send it back to the other world. It is.
Yes, that is. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Do be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
I give it to her, though. She keeps it relevant to the case. Yes.
More
that
or
is
less.
correct.
Correct.
What in the world could be in that glass? It hasn't been emptied once. Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. Couldn't stop her.
Yummy, yeah. What? I'm a what? Yeah. And here we come to the heart of the matter. Marjafei, Alina possessed state, managed to escape from the Janine table. Order. Mrs. Fay, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best.
If my slurping skills allow me. I think someone's up the ante on this trial. Oh. May escape.
Maya's escape.
May escape. May escape.
After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the policia. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand and she was in a daze.
Yeah. What does she want?
Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. Wouldn't we have seen that though? Oh well.
Yeah, I think I've seen this in another Sajin video, I think, no?
With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while. Yeah, that's when you change the clothes, obviously. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. To the incinerator!
She went into the news, you know? Bam. You know, we might not win the case, but we might destroy this podium, you know? And that's all that we care about.
Why have you hidden this until now?
Little bit.
I didn't wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct false tease when they arise.
Oh, really? That's right. She's simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Penis, right? She's not totally not making up things, you know?
Thanks for repeating things, Snake.
Yeah.
Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind.
Never mind. Mr. Ryan, your cross-examination bitte. My aunt's a very smart on sly person.
Apparently he really has her OnlyFans since he's starting to speak in German too.
It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony without stabbing her in the eye.
Or to find a crack in the bathroom.
Yes. Pearl is taking care of that, don't worry. May escape.
Let's see. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. Brr.
With a stun grenade.
Should we press it?
Press it. Okay. Yeah, press everything. Everything has to be pressed.
Just now you said those two. Who were those two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Foreign lady.
Lada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? Oh, I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful.
Also, by the way, wait a minute. If all this is happening in America, why is all of these, like Japanese, theme and the ancestors and whatever, What is this? Some sort of village, Japanese village lost in America?
Well, yeah, it's just a fictitious country, I guess, yeah.
No, but because Germany exists in this country. I mean, in this reality, So if Germany exists, you're gonna assume that there's other countries, that are similar to reality.
I see Phoenix Wright doing the same thing you do at the moment, by the way.
Yes, actually I was. Well, I was actually pointing at the screen. When I'm making a point, I was pointing my finger at the screen for some reason.
I can already see people in the heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh.
Thanks.
Dankero.
What did you do after that, Mrs. Fay? Did you open an OnlyFans?
I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the policia. Okay, let's see.
The police.
Fuck that fake
Right.
policia. Was it really necessary to have two people... Actually, yeah, that makes sense. To have two people do something so simple as call the police, because only one can actually call it, you know?
Yeah.
If there was a bit... if there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind.
Yes. That is a very good point too.
Apparently, Francisca didn't upgrade or didn't post anything on her OnlyFans, so he's on our side now because he's a little bit pissed.
Or maybe, you know, Pearl shared a bit of her crack OnlyFans in the bathroom before all this began.
Oh, at that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
There is another. No.
Another what, madame?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself. I want to hear the end of that sentence. Yeah, right?
Further.
Yes, yes.
Obviously.
Of course.
There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there?
Or what?
You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room?
Just wanted to jerk off to the murder. Make a laugh movie.
Why does the Spanish pig go putting words in my mouth? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Okay, kind of makes sense, I guess.
Oh, really?
But why would she not want to say that, you know?
Well, because it's a lie, you know, she just made it up now, but we have no way of dispelling what she said, so we're fucked.
The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger.
Guten Seren.
This is what I thought to myself, yeah.
Well, that was very noble of you, Mrs. Free.
Thank you. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Got him. Look like she got us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Mrs. Fay, please continue undressing.
She really thought that through, it seems. Fuck's sake. God damn it.
Got him.
Pistol was hanging from Mrs. Meyer's hand and she was in a daze. Let's see.
Got it.
During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head. And this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by the statement?
Yep.
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave to you was a lie. I'm a liar. No.
Then what proves that what you're saying now is the truth?
True. Yeah, true actually. But why would you lie about something like that? No, it was very painful for me to say this, however. Nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Phoenix was lying to cover the defendant.
She was covering for Maya.
And if we question further, you know, she will be like, we were covering for Maya because she Princeling, you know, and we didn't want to get her into trouble, and we are so good and tagging women, you know, because, yeah.
That's
But at the same time, if we don't, if we don't question further, we might just miss.
Yeah, true. So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred.
Okay.
That the renegade mystic Maya had done something very unexpected.
Renegade? What is that?
So something unexpected. What, pray tell, did she? Yeah.
Knew it.
This famous didn't and could have seen what happened.
Nah.
If you want to know what this unexpected scene was, there is always later.
Yes, very well.
Ugh. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
A cock in the pit of my stomach, which is true, actually.
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Right. Quite suddenly, she rushes away from herself and escaped from the room. Let's sickety see. E. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
Easy. Good.
I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes. But you're physically larger and stronger than the defendant.
Meaning
Well-
you are fatter.
Not if she channels another person, obviously. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily. Sorry.
Escape, you mean?
Which is what she's saying now, by the way.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright, about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya-Fey. We can tell by the teeth.
Ugh.
No. Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand, Joel.
Whip? No. Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called. But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away? Oh, well, yes, I would have. However,
Need for speed, hot pursuit.
she got the base of my neck and fainted for a short while.
She was a commando.
Not sure if there's actually... I don't know if that's crossing with something that she said.
With great
How do you
strength, with us.
You fainted.
Oh.
Became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
Look at that,
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. Which I think there's the contradiction, because wouldn't she still be unconscious if we came back from calling the police? Because that doesn't take 10 minutes, you know?
Yeah, 10 minutes. We came back, and we will have seen her on the floor, and she wasn't there. You know, it was an excuse or.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy, we didn't elaborate on that point for us. Globally, Tom.
I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. Okay.
Maybe.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Oh, really?
Why, yes. Great. Well, now what?
Well, if we question further, she's gonna say she was unconscious, so I don't know. Show her the badge. The badge!
No, we can lose points, I guess. Well, we can question further. See.
Yeah, give it a try.
So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
Yeah, baby.
I would think that's obvious, good sir. If that's true, that's her slamming down the teapot, by the way. Then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? That's a good point, actually.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself where I left my OnlyFans password.
For Morgan Fay.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the keyboard key is these nuts. Got it. Witness.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by these nuts?
I don't get it.
It means she has another witness has slipped. That's what. It looks like Mrs. Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness.
E. That's enough.
That was a pretty feminine E.
Yeah. I'll take the flamethrower down here and kill you all.
From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness testimony and testicles.
Good.
And from what she said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
Nah. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
But now let's take the next logical step and ask. Where is the Fourth Reich? Where is the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Freudian slip right there.
Yes.
Mimi?
Be quiet, you.
Be quiet.
You?
Now then, what this Capi had done was he had gone to speak with a certain person.
Ah. She went to speak with someone.
Churchill. Who was it? Me?
Ah, okay.
The prostitution calls Miss Eeny Meeny. I was sleeping desire home at the time.
They actually set this whole thing up, by the way.
Yeah.
Eeny miny.
But what does Von Karma have to win out of this?
The case.
Well, actually, yeah.
'Cause-
Simple, but, you know, she seems unscrupulously enough.
Yeah, because she's like unbeaten in Germany.
Okay, money. I think you can see where this is headed.
But it should be easy, though. We have enough evidence to bail her.